Hello guys, Raw Thoughts Footy here, and today we're going to be talking about Thiago to Liverpool, Gini Wijnaldum to Barcelona. So Thiago this season has 3 goals and 2 assists in 39 games. So the positives to that is he's played 39 games this season, and as a centre mid, a high intense player, to be able to play 39 games and he's 29, it's fantastic. I just feel like Thiago would be able to do the defensive qualities, and then he'd be such a threat going forward as well, feeding the front three. So the way I see it, I would be happy if Gini was to go. Obviously, we'd miss him, it would be a shame, but I just think that his defensive numbers are good, he presses all game long, he's got an absolute engine on him, like, for the last, 3 years, he's been a fantastic centre mid for us. But I just think that Thiago could do the defensive work, because I think he's averaging about 4 tackles per game this season, which is fantastic. So we get a lot of scrutiny from rivals and pundits about our midfield three. For the system, I think they're perfect. Me personally, because you got the 2 fullbacks who will push up, then you got the 3 centre mids who will drop back and then cover the defence, and it just works perfectly. In possession, it's fantastic. Out of possession, it's fantastic. But what I think Thiago would add to that midfield is just a lot of creativity. At times this season we've struggled to break teams down, and I just think having a proper creative midfielder like Thiago in the system, it will help the front three so much, because Bobby's been dropping back so much this season, and credit to him, he's a fantastic player. He makes the system work, he keeps Liverpool ticking. But I just feel like if we had Thiago in there, a bit of creativity, it would give Bobby more freedom to feed the 2 inside forwards. Right, so before we move on to Gini to Barca, I just want to talk a bit about Thiago and how he could help Naby Keita and Curtis Jones. So Naby Keita, he's really struggled at Liverpool. We bought the guy from Leipzig. He looked fantastic in the Bundesliga. A proper high intense midfielder. He played a number of positions on the wing sometimes, CDM, centre mid, centre attacking mid. He played everywhere. He was always up and down the pitch, winning tackles, creating chances, and we haven't really seen that. I mean, we've seen glimpses of it. What you can say is that since the start of lockdown, Naby has been fantastic. Since the restart, I think back to the Everton game, it was a fucking shite game, 0-0, but then obviously Naby, he shone. He had a really good game, and then Chelsea obviously scored the goal, he was making chances. Really good play from the lads, and I think that Thiago is a similar player to Naby. They're both creative midfielders who do the dirty work as well. So what I'm thinking is, with Thiago in, he can really help develop Naby Keita's game. For progressing the ball from the midfield into the attack. That's why we're buying Thiago, to help us with that, and then the experience that Thiago has, that he can give to Naby Keita, it will honestly do the world of good for Naby. And I'm thinking about Curtis Jones as well, a really good up and coming player, a Scouser. I was there at the Derby FA Cup, saw that goal, absolute class goal, wasn't it? So I'm just thinking, like, with Thiago in, the amount of experience that he can give to our young midfield, it would do us the world of good. And we've been waiting to see Naby Keita. We've been waiting to see the player that we signed. It was about 40-50 million, and he's been disappointing, but he's shown that he could be something special. So I'm just hoping that if Thiago comes in, he can help develop Naby's game, and we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Now I'm going to talk about Gini Wijnaldum and why I think it will be a good move for him to go to Barcelona. So obviously, Gini Wijnaldum, fantastic centre mid. He's been a loyal servant to the club. He gets on well with Klopp. He gets on well with the whole team. You're always watching Inside LFC. You see in the training, always got a smile on his face. always laughing, just having a good time. And you think about the Barcelona game, 2 goals from him, sensational performance. I think he came on for Robbo, didn't he? So he only played like what, about 35 minutes that game, and he just shone. He was fantastic. So Barcelona, they've now got Ronald Koeman, which I don't think it's the best appointment they could have done. You know, Poch is there, obviously Argentinian, Messi's Argentinian. You never know, there could be a link there. But you know, Koeman, he was all right. Like he was shit at Everton. It didn't really work for him there. He made some shite signs. I think he brought that class in him from Werder Bremen, and he was just a shocking player. But then for the Netherlands, he smashed it, hasn't he? They got to the final of the that European. It might have been the Euros. I honestly don't have a fucking clue. I don't really keep up with national football. I honestly couldn't give a shit about it. Club football is where it's at, up the fucking Reds. But basically, yeah, so back onto the point. So Ronald Koeman, Gini Wijnaldum has played so well under him. So you think about Liverpool's system, the midfielders, they don't really create too much. Obviously, you'll have Hendo putting in crosses, you know. Hendo's been outstanding this season. But in the Netherlands system, you see Gini, he'll play like a centre attacking mid, and he'll be getting goals and assists for the Netherlands, and just really playing well there. So you can see that he would play well under Ronald Koeman. Obviously, Barcelona, they need a bit of a rebuild. They obviously got terrored by Bayern 8-2, which was a cracking game, really open game. So yeah, anyway, I think it would be a great move, you know, for Liverpool if we can get in Thiago, change the complexion of our midfield, and then Gini to play for Barcelona, you know, relegated with Newcastle, joins the mighty Reds, wins the Champions League, wins the Premier League, then goes to Barcelona. Fair fucking play. Just remember, he got relegated, and the way that he's turned his career around, fair play to the lad. And if he was to go, you know, I think I'm the same as every other Liverpool fan. Won't be booing him at all. Only praise for Gini, because you can see he gives everything on the pitch. And like, if fans were to boo him, I'd just be like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, he's been such a good player for us, and it would be a mutual thing for him to leave. Yeah, it would be a shame, because he's been such a crucial player for us. But we have a chance here to make our team so much better. You know, next season you've got Chelsea. They've strengthened. They've brought in Ziyech, Werner, Havertz maybe coming in, and obviously they got Pulisic. They've got a fantastic team. Obviously City are going to be strengthened. They got that Torres in from Valencia. Obviously got Ake in. United are going to be a threat as well. We'll see if they get Sancho. Hopefully not though. And yeah, the thing is, we need to change our team up a bit. We can't just stay still. You know, we're in such a good position now. We've got the best manager in the world. We're playing great football. Back-to-back Champions League finals. Obviously, we did get knocked out against Atletico, but you know, if Alisson's in goal, if Alisson didn't get injured, then you don't know where we could have got to this season. Like, we could be fucking playing Bayern in the final, innit? Anyway, guys, that's going to be all from me today. First video on the channel, you know. I've wanted to do this for a while. Always been a big Red, you know. Just always been a supporter. And I just want to share it, to be honest, you know. Always chatting to my mates about the footy and that. And I'm just going to use this channel just to voice my opinions, really. The next video you'll see on the channel is me going through Liverpool's fixture list for the 2020-21 season, and I'll get that up in the next few days. But anyway, guys, been Raw Thoughts Footy here. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.